In this episode of Art of Murder, Nicole has just returned from Peru, and she's waiting to find out if she's lost her job. We're going to continue on with the investigation into the murders, and we're starting right now. Welcome to the Double E Show. Bad strategy, horribly simulated. What's going on, everybody? Jibba 73 back with the Double E Show. It's Art of Murder, FBI, Confidential. We're in day 10, and we are back from Peru. We're back at our office. Let's see what Ruth has to say before we go talk to Chaser.
Hey, Ruth.
Did you see Nick in Peru?
Was he even planning to go?
Hard to say. He read your note and vanished again, although he called for you earlier today.
Okay, I'll call him later.
Is that it?
Sorry, honey. I'm busy right now.
It is. Let's go meet our fate.
You made contact? What's the deal?
Yes, Alvarado told me about the expedition.
And? Anything new?
Yeah, but we're still in the shit.
Meaning?
After I left, Alvarado was murdered.
Don't tell me that...
It gets worse. It was another one of our weird ritual killings.
Where's Nick? Was he with you?
What do you think? He missed his flight.
Of course.
I had to go.
Talk. Fast.
As we thought, treasure was the basis of the argument between Warren and the professor. Warren and the others abandoned the professor, his daughter, and her friend Rache. Seems the Indians got them after that. But anyway, I went and checked out Akakor for myself.
You did what?
Yeah, I found Rache's grave too, just as Alvarado described it.
So what are you thinking now?
Well, they could be the professor's remains. Analysis of the jawbone I retrieved will confirm or deny that.
Alvarado's dying the same night you visit doesn't look too good. How do we explain that?
Alvarado was barricaded in. I practically had to beg to be let in. Which he did, only after scrutinizing my ID and that photo for 1,000 years.
Well, it could have been Warren. Or Brantford. How are you and Nick working out?
We haven't, started to cooperate in full.
And that's it? Time's running out here, Agent. We need results, not dreams and holiday stories.
I do what I can.
And more. You broke nearly every rule in our foreign contact manual.
I felt it was time to get more hands-on.
The only hands out there were on Alvarado's throat as they cut his beating heart out.
Come on, it was always likely he'd be hit.
A likelihood you may well have improved. I'm taking you off the case as of now. I'm assuming full command from here on out. Plus, you're suspended from active duty.
Chief, I only need 2 more days. I'm this close.
It's not open to discussion, and I want your final report by tonight.
I'll have to hit that library again to do that.
Fine. Vacation time's over, Lara Croft. Just get it done.
Hey, that was no vacation out there. I bled to move this investigation forward.
Save your energy. You'll need it later. If you're lucky.
I want the suspension in writing.
Why, of course.
Well, there we go. We are suspended. Okay.
Tell me one thing. Is Nick a suspect?
At this point, I can't exclude the possibility.
All right, we're going to head to the library and finish our research so that we can write our final, in quotations, report. All right, come over here.
Hey, good morning to you.
Ah, it's you again, FBI. You're probably surprised to see me, huh?
I am, but I'm glad you're here.
The niece fell ill after the trip. Worn out, I suppose. Can I help you?
I hope so. Today I'm looking for information on Professor Dickinson.
Ah, I remember him. You probably want to know about his tragic expedition, I suppose.
That's right. I've been looking for stuff on that expedition.
You should have said so right away. Oh, and I'm not sure, but I think our bookworm was someone from your side.
Bookworm? Oh, the page terror?
Yeah, that little vandal.
Can you get me a name? That would be very useful.
I'll try.
And regarding Professor Dickinson?
Yes, well, I remember his widow gave all the professor's notes and diaries to his assistant.
It wasn't a man named Warren, was it?
Might have been.
Thank you.
Thank you, dearie. Stay healthy.
All right, we're getting a text message. It says, okay, the expedition's members have been checked out, but there's nothing solid on Roche. Check the stockbroker's place. He had quite a photo collection there. I'll look elsewhere. What did you find out in Peru? Interesting. So we'll power that down. Let's go to the next stop, which is the stockbroker's villa. Okay. We have a wall of... just a wall. Okay. Let's come over there. We've got all kinds of pictures. Let's do that. This is the only one with the magnifying glass. Let us look there. We take the picture. And we take the picture. And Roche's photo.
To John and colleagues, Noel Roche. This hairy beast is Roche?
Right. Was he some kind of hippie? All right. So that looks like everything. Right on. Okay, now we're off to the museum. Let us, just to be sure, let us speak to the porter. See if he's
Well, ain't seen you around for a while. Investigation breakdown?
On the contrary.
Where are we going today? Storage? The orangery? Gift shop?
The archives.
Archives? But of course. And will Madame be setting off any alarms today?
Not unless you'd like me to. All right then, onward, Jeeves.
Let's see, archives.
How am I going to find these documents?
Right on. And what do we got down here? We have this down at the bottom. A box full of Professor Dickinson's papers and journals. Okay. And we've got this. Dental records.
How do I read that? Which is left? Right.
Right. Okay. Anything else in here?
A box full of Professor Dickinson's papers and journals.
Well, let's take this mandible and see if we can combine it with the dental records to get any more information.
From dental records, we can establish that this is from the remains of Professor Dickinson.
Right on. Okay. All right. So that takes care of that. Ah, there's Warren. Let's go speak with him.
Right. Have you been out of town recently?
Good day to you, Agent. No, I haven't, but I gather you were in Peru.
You're well informed. Alvarado told me all about the expedition and your little revolution.
I don't think you know the whole truth.
I know enough about your part.
Do you indeed? Well, if I've done some wrong, then arrest me. Otherwise, I've no interest in baseless accusations.
I also know about the grave you thought was Roche's.
Whose is it, then?
The professor's.
Ah, well, that could explain a lot. I never liked the idea of the professor and his daughter whirling around exacting vengeance from the guilty.
So you think Roche is alive and killing?
Do you have a better explanation?
Couldn't it be the case that someone wants your treasure?
Treasure? Even if this treasure existed, I don't see how 5 dead bodies would lead to it. Anyway, I must dash. Until the next...
6.
Yes?
Alvarado was killed shortly after my visit.
God save us from the FBI.
You're out of order.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an important call to make.
Yep, there you go. Okay, to the car. And wants us to go to the subway. Okay. Wait a minute.
Chaser here. Where's the report? You got an hour.
I'm following Warren at the moment. I'm on 181st by the subway.
Repeat your location, please.
181st Street subway. Warren's leaving his vehicle and entering a tenement.
You come back here right now, you hear me? You are no longer lead on this case. I'll deal with him.
From Chaser. He wants me to turn over all materials in the serial killer case to him. To John and colleagues, Noel Roche. This hairy beast is Roche? Well, we definitely got Roche's photo and signature. Does this handwriting look familiar? The letters E, S, and N are alike in both signatures. Well, well.
That means that Chaser is Roche? Interesting.
He suspended me.
Ah, it's not so bad. He probably isn't serious.
He lumped me with the guilt for Alvarado's death, too.
Well, he's been touchy with everyone lately. He wasn't even here for a few days. When he came back in, he was acting like a bear with a splinter in its paw.
It wasn't in his paw, I'll tell you that.
That ain't everything either. All of a sudden, I seem to have a desk full of outstanding work and little point in going home.
Yeah, I've got to have the Peru report on his desk by this evening, too.
I know. He asked me to stay with you, but no way I'm working late tonight. I'm going home, honey.
Oh, he won't like you in the morning.
Look, if you're still writing reports, you're still an agent. Lock up before you go, would you? The key's in my drawer.
Okay, Ruthie, although I'll probably be done with it soon.
And don't get in any more trouble, or the chief will string me up by the balls. And when it comes to that, he's the best.
Right on. Okay, so do I have anything here? Got the printer. Let's go in the study. Okay, we go to the desk.
Screw the morality of it. Human life is at stake.
Right? And if we think that he might be Roche, let's see, we got desk drawer, we got a cabinet. Let's try the drawer first.
FBI agent starts career tossing her boss's office. Is fired the next day.
Right? Okay, nothing in there. All right.
What's the password?
A few minutes later.
He's got Chaser written there. R-A-C-H-E. We could spell Roche. I don't know how to do that. It's locked, of course. All right. So. Oh. No, that's right. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let's go to number 1, right? We want to get to R. Okay. Letter 2. Whoops. Letter 3. Letter 4. Roche's, right?
I'm acting in a high necessity state.
Yeah, I would have to say that we now have, okay. We have some pretty strong evidence here.
Airplane tickets to Cusco, Peru. Oh, shit. Everything's clear now. I led him right to Alvarado. I gotta go tell Nick and then go grab Warren before he gets hit too. Let's book it. There's no time to lose.
I guess I need to get back to the subway to save Warren. Huh, interesting that I'm now saving Warren.
Nick, come on, pick up for once. Listen, Leon Chaser is Noel Roche. Roche is our killer. I'm going to the subway on 181st to intercept Warren.
All right, it's clear that we're getting close to the end of this, because now that we know who the killer is, we're certainly not going to have a job anymore if he's pulling us from the case. All right, let's see here.
A very useful thing.
All right, now let's enter this building. No. Double time.
Is this the building which belonged to Warren's grandparents?
It very well could be. That's to the subway. Okay. Basement.
Irreplaceable equipment.
Okay, I got some wire. Electrician's notes.
The schematics seem to indicate that we need to bypass switchbox 2007 WB.
Right on. That makes perfect sense. We bypassing switch number 2007 WB. One would think, and I've got uninsulated wire to do so, and a pair of pliers.
This is the elevator's engine room.
Yep. All right. So here is the elevator motor casing. Here is the elevator motor casing. Right-clicking on it. No? There's floor. Oh, there's a box here. Okay.
Here's the heart of the mechanism.
All right.
What a museum.
So here's 2007 WB. Okay. So let's grab that.
Quite.
Uninsulated wire. We're going to... All right.
Great idea.
Okay, we've... Now, I think that's all we had to do to make it work, right? Yep, it's now running. Okay, so back down the floor. First floor. Okay. To the basement.
It's pretty unpleasant here.
Right on. What do we got in here? We have a skewer.
Irreplaceable equipment.
We'll take that. Okay, anything else? Just to the boiler room. Okay. So there's a knob.
Gas valve.
Gas, okay.
A very useful thing.
All right, I got the gas valve knob. And then we've got the barrel.
Why'd anyone keep a load of water here?
Okay. Oh, there we go. Made the barrel lighter. And lastly...
So now I'm on the other side of the wall.
Right on. So, let's see. What do we got? Passenger cabin, tunnel. Check out the cabin first.
Grandpa always wanted to be an engine driver. Must be genetic.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Driving that train, how could
no copyright strikes. No copyright strikes, please.
Take it, all of it, all the gold. He didn't deserve it, you do.
Well, it was Wakero who inspired me. When I saw Fairbanks' body, I thought, why not me? Why didn't I kill him? Nothing was left for me then. Only this film in my head. Of those Indians carving Alice into pieces.
Rashid, this isn't my fault.
But it was you who left us there.
I didn't want her to die either.
You weren't there when they got her. None of your pals were. That's why each of them had to be taught a personal lesson. And now, it's time for yours.
FBI, drop the gun!
I'm the FBI!
Release me, quick!
Nick!
Both dead. Damn. Guess I screwed up again. On the other hand, it might just be the best possible ending to this case. One thing I still don't understand, though. Why he kept Branford alive.
And there you have it. That was the end. So Chaser was Riche, who was doing all the murders. Nick, who was always kind of one step ahead of us, never really worked with us. Apparently that worked best for him. And we broke ground as a new FBI agent. And I'm going to assume we're not fired. Listen, I enjoyed this game. I hope those of you who did watch it along with me enjoyed it as well. We are going to be moving on to another murder mystery point-and-click puzzler. I'm not sure whether I am going to go from this to the Hunt for the Puppeteer, FBI, yeah, Art of Murder, Hunt for the Puppeteer, or whether I'm going to move on to a different one. We shall find out next week. Listen, if you liked what you watched, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions for point-and-click puzzlers or murder mysteries of some sort that you think I would like to play, put them in the comments below, because I will read them. And with that, I will see you next time. Peace! Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, check out the playlist above, or watch what YouTube tells you to on the right. Oh yeah, and subscribe.